For those who are close to ENTJs, you know it can be difficult to penetrate their tough veneer, and they may appear unsympathetic. It's not their fault, so stop blaming them and attempt to see that they tackle life's issues with a practical, strategic mindset and tend to keep their emotions in check. Consequently, today we shall discuss why ENTJs can be unemotional and insensitive. Let's jump right into it. Number 5. ENTJs are logic-oriented. If there is one thing at which an ENTJ personality excels, it is trampling the emotions of others. They just love rationality more. Case in point, to our Marvel fans, isn't Tony Stark better known as Iron Man a logical avenger? Actually, he has a much more logical and straight way of thinking. He is able to quickly process knowledge and begin understanding all of its consequences. If you think otherwise, why don't you debate this in the comments section? When intent on achieving a certain objective, this personality type is relatively indifferent to the feelings of others. They believe that nothing should prevent them from achieving success. This implies that they often damage the sentiments of others, including their friends, family members, and spouses, because they're disgusted by the notion that emotions are more important than facts and experience. If a scenario is emotionally intense, the ENTJ will obliterate everyone in order to proceed. They are, to put it simply, emotionally distant, and we are going to talk about this issue in more depth very soon. So stay tuned for that. Number 4. They're impatient. The ENTJ personality can see the broad picture very quickly since they are very structured. They don't spend much time thinking since making decisions is a straightforward procedure for them. They believe that since they can do it, everyone else should be able to think in the same way. I cannot think of a better ENTJ who fits this description than Cruella. She is a self-starter who is aware of her goals and how to achieve them. And if you've seen the movie, you can understand how this drives her to be wildly impatient for success. Due to the lack of patience in this personality type, pondering may be mistaken for indifference or, worse, idiocy.
I see.
Number 3. ENTJs are emotionally distant. For Trudy, a legit personality website, empathy is not one of the strengths of the ENTJ. However, despite the ENTJ personality's tendency to reject feeling, individuals with this personality type are not emotionless. When an ENTJ gets harmed by another person, they may test their support system of friends and family. They start challenging every assertion and conclusion. Many individuals try to direct their pain onto the persons they believe are responsible for their current predicament. Due to their inability to accept any emotional assistance from others, ENTJs often experience the effect of being prisoners of their own minds. ENTJs may be reluctant to provide too much information about their feelings, and they may set up walls to keep you out. So, if you are close to an ENTJ, then you might think that since they lack empathy or appear emotionless, they can be ruthless, and we will go into this later, so stay with us. Anyway, if you are an ENTJ watching this video, don't be ruthless. Show us some kindness by subscribing to our channel because we will provide you with reasonable information like how to deal with stress and more. Number 2. They seem arrogant. The ENTJ values a quick, solid belief that is supported by accessible information and relevant experiences. Once again, Trudy says that ENTJs respect strategic thinking, quick wits, and decisive action, and look down on those who don't match up. They see this procedure as being very laborious and have high expectations for themselves in these areas. The ENTJ's first reaction is often one of superiority when they don't see other individuals putting in the same amount of effort. The ENTJ may find it difficult to build connections since they see others with diverse personalities as being shy. This also makes the ENTJ seem domineering to many individuals.
Definitely.
By the way, guys, I just want to mention that if you want to take a personality test, then visit Trudy's website. Number 1. They are ruthless. ENTJs have steadfast confidence in their identity and abilities. Because they are quick to disregard the personal situations of others, individuals with this personality type may seem merciless or even frigid from a professional perspective. Consider English television personality Simon Cowell, who people perceive to be cruel when he is evaluating contestants on X Factor or America's Got Talent. Regardless of the participants' backgrounds or identities, we know this man can talk bluntly to them. And you could wonder why he's being so ruthless. ENTJs are seen as insensitives since they are more concerned with going ahead than with the difficulties a teammate may be suffering at home. Even personal preferences are deemed unreasonable if they are not helpful. So yes, they are cruel to themselves as well.
Well, that is weird.
Being around an ENTJ personality type may be quite difficult. This personality type makes thoughtful decisions, which often creates exciting circumstances that they like. Because they are competitive, career-driven, and workaholics, ENTJs surely experience stress, believe it or not. But that does not deter them from their goals. With that being said, check out our video on how successful ENTJs deal with stress while achieving their goals.